What's happening, everybody? We're here in the Smash Lab, aka the Hot Box, inside the Nugsmasher factory. It's where all of our machines are set up. We do all of our testing and videos. Today we're gonna do a comparison between 7 grams of regular old flour in a, what's the micron bag, 120?
I did 90.
A 90 micron bag, and what was the strain?
That's GMO.
GMO. Now this is the exact same flour that we have. We're gonna do a comparison of the flour and some bubble. So we have the exact same flour that's been washed, same grower, same crop, the whole nine, and we're gonna do a clean comparison between the bubble extraction and the actual flour extraction, so stay tuned. First thing we're gonna do though is we're gonna get 7 grams of, we already have 7 grams of flour out, it's already packed in the bag over there. We're gonna do all this in the Nugsmasher IQ. I'll show you how easy it is. See that? Because it was hanging over the edge. Now, what's the PC?
Change the mode. You just press the mode.
Damn, dude. Pounds, ounces, what the? I've never changed the mode before. Count. Huh.
It's supposed to go to grams. What's that? Good night.
There it is. Good night. You sure that's grams? Gotta buy that. All right. So, okay, so.
Oh, that's the glasses right here.
Okay, thanks. You guys can see that. I keep that in the deep freeze. This is a 73 micron wash. Special thanks to Roundtree Farms for this. So this is something you can really see. He grows greenhouse, really good organic greenhouse flour, and you can see the difference between, you know, when you extract that greenhouse flour, you always have the impurities of the outdoors, the dust and whatnot in it. That's why we tend to go to indoor flour. But if you're really good, like my friend John over there at Roundtree Farms is at washing and getting a product like this out of the flour that we're going to extract, you can really get, turn a, not necessarily a type A product, but something that you're selling at the flour level that's maybe a C or a D level, and then you're selling at the rosin level that's at a plus level. So just by washing and refining the actual flour. So, and it stays, it preserves better in the rosin form and the bubble H form. We're gonna extract them both and see what type of rosin they both make. It's no thicker than a 1/4 inch thick, a square brick, so that we can easily program the surface area or measure the surface area and program it into the IQ, so that we know that we don't have a blowout and overpressurize that. That's really the key to changing bubble into rosin, not starting with too much pressure until all the trichomes can get to the same temperature and get to that heat neutralization, and they'll start to extract through the screen nicely, and it'll leave all the other plant material that's in it behind in the screen, and leave wonderful rosin, as you'll see behind. Now, same type of deal when you're extracting the flour, except you have a bunch more plant material that the screen's doing a lot more of the job. So it will not be as clean. Once again, same flour as that bubble was made out of. So if you look at that under the microscope, maybe you can put some of that on the screen in the video form. It is all heads. So anyhow. All we're doing is melting those heads together, which they've been ice cold since the moment of extraction, so they've never come apart yet. So they've been melted together, changed in their shape. So for the first time, their shape is starting to change. And all that we'll do is we'll get a nice little brick here. I like to get it a little bit small, but somewhat in the shape that I'm looking for. And we'll do a little rectangle, probably in a mini bag. And then I like to put it in a cold press if you have one available to you. And just to make sure it's all evened out pretty good. We're going to use our Nugsmasher XP for the job. Just simply getting it into a shape that we can measure the surface area, and that we can wrap up into a, we're going to use a 25 micron screen and a 37 micron 3.5 gram bag, I think. You want to get it just as flat as you can. And your screen's going to hold it in too, so keep that in mind. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to use a 37 micron 3.5 gram bag. And I'd like to get it in that way if possible, which I think it probably is. Okay, so that's going to be about the size of our brick there. Just going to slide into that, and that's a 37 micron bag here. And then we're going to use a 25 micron 6-inch square screen. You can get those from our website, nugsmasher.com, or any of our authorized dealers also sell. All over the world they sell those. And these, you can use quite a few for this little guy. 2, 3. Okay, so it's really this thing. About 3 times the size both ways. I like to put it right in the middle. Or somewhat close to the center. Just fold your 25 micron up just like that. That'll be your bottom side. Fold ups will be this way. It's a little long, so we're going to cut that end off there. And our 37 micron bags here. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this right inside that. And we're just going to slide it down to the bottom. Because our key here is we want to hold that surface area size. Alright, fold that over, get a little too much. I'm going to cut that off so just we have one fold, it doesn't stick over. It's a good thing about our bags, guys, they're double back stitch, so we go. So we have all the folds to the top here. We're going to go ahead and measure this now. Cut this little snippet off just so it doesn't overfold. All right, bringing out my yardstick. And as you can see, we're 1 3/4 inches by about 1 1/4 inches. Doesn't look like much. 7 grams versus 7 grams. There you go. So we're going to put that in first. We're going to go ahead and get a piece of parchment here. And when you're using the IQ, you just go over here to the master extractor screen. It was 1 3/4 inches. It's a custom size, so that'll automatically bring up your custom if you hit the numbers. Boom, it automatically goes to custom. Programs my surface area in. But this is a bubble extraction, so we're going to use ramp mode. I'll show you about that. All I'm doing is raising the plates to about the size of the packet, just so the parchment and the packet holds everything together. And then I'm going to head over to ramp mode over here. And then from that, I'm just going to simply select bubble here. And it gives me a starting pressure, gives me an ending pressure, and it's calculating that pressure off the surface area that we just put in. A start temp and an end temp, that's kind of where we're at now. So that's how we're going to roll. We're just going to roll with the stock settings on that for this bubble and let it go ahead and extract. It's very difficult to do. I'm going to get it centered nice there. And then just hit start. And really the IQ does the rest, but if you're using the XP or the Mini, it's the same exact type of idea. You want to start at a very, very low pressure, get the heat and the temperature of the material all neutralized and the same. And then as you go on, you want to add a little more pressure to it, ending up no more than about 450 material pounds per square inch on your actual pressure. And if you have an XP, you can find out what that is in the Nugsmasher app, which you can go under the custom size there under that XP and enter your size so you know exactly on the gauge where 450 material PSI is on your packet of bubble or whatever you're extracting. Your Nugsmasher XP or Nugsmasher Touch, of course, has the calculator in it for you. But anyhow, and the IQ, as you can see, does it by itself. So you can see the material PSI slowly rising with the temperature that's slowly rising. So, you know, once we get to about 155 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll start to see some extraction coming out there. And it should be about 200 material PSI, 250 material PSI. You'll start to see some stuff coming out. And then as soon as we do this, we'll head over to the flour extraction. We'll do it with the same machine here. We just gotta let it get up to temp a little more. It should end this extraction about 175, and then we'll go up to about 204 or 5 for the extraction of the flour. Might be interesting to do the flour on the same ramp mode, huh? See what we get. Yeah, but it'd be over a longer period of time, you know.
We could just do a normal smash for 6 minutes.
Now let's do a regular flour smash. It's pretty, right? Yeah. So for you growers out there, this is really something to check out. You can take the product you're going to see after this and make it into this product, which if you do the math, it's pretty scary. So guys, you can see where the material PSI is. It's 425, 26, 175 degrees. Just getting everything out of that puck. You can see that this stuff came out at about 155, 150, at about 250 material PSI. So, but the whole plates will be full here of this. So we should get about 5.5 grams back or so out of 7, I would imagine, from this bubble. So of just absolute fire, fire, fire. It's better to peel it off when it's warm and get this out because the rosin doesn't stick to it. There that is. Okay, we're gonna let that sit there and just cool down, guys, and then we're gonna go over here to this flour. So we advocate doing flour, extracting flour bottle tech style. So this is our 7 gram bag. We make bags in 3.5, 7, 14, X size bags. So you can select your bag size on this machine here. These are actually 7 gram bags. There's only one that we're putting in there. I'm gonna go up to 120, so 2 minutes for my extraction. My pressure, I'm gonna go 700 target, and my temp 207. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go 205. All right, and if you can't remember some of your recipes, each strain's different. Log them in Turk files on the app, or you can do it on your machine. Just go ahead and go to Turk files on the machine. You can toggle through those and do that once you connect it to. Sure. And we want to get the plates so they're about the height of the bag on a flour extraction. Okay. Camera guy wants me to collect this while we're waiting on the machine to heat up, which is going to be in just a second, so let's do that. All right, there it is. Collected it. .47 grams. All right, we got it placed in there. We got our surface area set. Everything's looking right, and all we got to do is just press start. This is how easy it is to throw 7 grams of flour in your machine and get some great dabs back. So you can see we're reached our material PSI here, the actual pressure here. It's 30 seconds in. Starting to see a little rosin coming out. I think we tested this, it was up into 30% THC. Yeah. Right at 30, right? 29.9 or 30, yeah. Yeah. All right, our puck comes out round like a coin. Okay. And immediately we can see a little difference in color, well, a big difference in color, but smells great. It's a great way to get rosin. I mean, it's, you know, for greenhouse flower,
Good. Yeah.
it's pretty damn good. We're gonna go ahead and collect this up and get a weight. We had 5.5 grams on the bubble. To collect, I use a Nugsmasher everything tool. It's nice and round. Terps are great on this. 7 grams of flour, this is pretty good. Good little yield for I think the other extraction I collected way less time, right? There you have it, almost 1.5 grams, but guys, here's the, look at this. Look at that, same difference, same flour. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay guys, for today, that's it. Black Friday event on now at nugsmasher.com and authorized dealers. Get yours while supplies last. We're shipping everything now, so it's in stock. So get yours while supplies last. Like, subscribe, smash that bell so when we're doing some lives, you're notified. Stay tuned. Next week, Bubble on the Mini.